Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AKER. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Now, I've been doing this analysis. I think this is now my 3rd day in a row or 4th day in a row. So very nice movement. I don't mean to state the obvious on today, but yeah, the price movement was all over the place. And then you look at the volume here, and by far the biggest volume this chart has had for a while. Although the chart is now pretty tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or maybe you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, I get it. There was a pretty big pullback today from the highs. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as there's higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably just had a different outlook and strategy going into the trade. And really, case in point, in my mind, going into next week revolves all around a simple rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken above. So right here, you can see 54 cents was very clearly a level of resistance. But when they are broken above, which is what occurred this morning, you want to see them act as support. And especially in this case. And from the big picture, it's all about that level. Why is that important? Well, let's say the price actually pulls back here, behaves in this manner, then starts to work its way back upwards. Emphasis on big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have that consolidation area there. You'd have these lows down there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, the big picture stair steps are still very clearly trending in the upwards direction. Again, I 100% realize if you're a day trader and you bought up there, then yeah, you couldn't care less about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from more so a grand scheme of things type viewpoint. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today, as in 1 day. Looking at multiple days, which is what we're doing here, the bulls do still have plenty of opportunity to build that higher base. So that's the name of the game going into next week. Let's see if the bulls can build a higher low or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.